Hey, good stewards, listen, lean in. Let's talk a little bit about credit today. So this video today will be for the ones who really want to get an understanding of when you're looking at your credit score, what makes up that credit score, right? How did they get to this number? What impacts this number that I currently have? And so I'm just going to give you a bit of understanding of what impacts your credit score. The first thing is your payment history, and that affects 35% of your credit score. Making sure that you are making on-time payments is critical. Even if you cannot pay more towards the principal, pay at least the minimum payment that you can to make sure that you have a payment history that is on time. You don't want to have payments that are 30 days late, payments that are 60 days late and 90 days late, right? You want to make sure that you are paying all of your debts on time, because that history and your frequency of paying your payments on time affects 35% of your credit score. A good payment history helps your credit score. A bad payment history, of course, hurts it. The second thing is your credit utilization, which is 30% of your credit score. Hear me out. Your credit utilization is 30%. So it's not just about paying the money back on time. It's also about how much of the credit you are using. For example, if someone was to give you $1,000 credit limit, right? You only want to spend about 30% or less of that. So that's $300 or less of that credit card usage. If your credit card usage exceeds that 30%, it will have a negative impact on your credit score, okay? At the end of the day, if you end up spending $900 and you're like, well, I have $100 left on there, it's still going to have an impact on your credit score, because they're saying you have a high credit utilization. Okay, keep that in mind when you are swiping that credit card. The next thing is the length of your credit history, okay? The truth is, no credit is just as bad credit, okay? So if you had your credit for some years, especially revolving credit like credit cards, if you've had that for some years, as well as like your car loan or things like that, and you've been paying it off well, and you've been doing a good payment history and credit utilization, the length of your history has a 15% effect on your credit score and how it is calculated. Next is the types of credit that you have. So you may have student loans, you may have a mortgage, you may have a car note, you may have credit cards. The types of credit that you have has 10% of an impact on your credit score. And last but not least, new credit also has 10%, okay? Now, I want you to remember that when